I know of it.
You kind of look like Hank Hill's dad, but taller.
Okay. You get to be pretty, and I get to look like Hank Hill's dad. Tallish, green hair, glasses. Yeah, no, well, yes. We're not incorrect. Alright, do we go upstairs or do we finish ransacking downstairs first? Wait, I'm not literally charged yet. Keep going till I say
These days I don't need nobody's invitation. These days I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right. Yeah,
it just grabs me. Wait, it just grabs me to a random point in the air that it needs to occupy.
Sunday like a weekday. Do it for my son. Set the table. I need 3 plates. Have my cake, eat it, baby.
Yeah, no,
Don't
it just
forget
attaches
the
me to a
cheesecake.
random
Got
point.
it. Yeah, they know I got it. Confidence contagious, so the ones around me caught it. Everybody waiting on me, hoping I'ma drop it. I feel like all this weight is on me, still I'm never stopping. That is not a yeah. Pushing myself to the limit. I set a goal, but still I never feel enough when I get it. Cause when I go and all these feelings overflow to the ceiling, it's like a hole just open up and I don't know how to feel it. I tell them, look, I don't make mistakes. The mistakes made me. Drop songs when I write them. I don't wait 8 weeks. They do focus on the image now, but that ain't me. A lot of rats taking pics, that's why they say cheese. Lately I've been feeling like there's something off. A lot of friends used to show me love, ain't showing love at all. Yeah, only cheer me on when I was underdog. Running up the numbers, everybody keep on running off. Funny how they wanted me to win until I passed them. Now all of a sudden they be talking in the past tense. He was this, he was that, like I changed up. Had a kid, I'm a dad, gotta make friends these days. Everybody focus on the he say, she say. Acting up and trying to make a scene like a screenplay. Try to be original but end up as a remake. Spend a lot of time thinking about how I'ma be great. I just stick to the plan. Yeah, I'm focused on the music, not a pick for the gram. Stay true to my supporters, yes I did it for them. So even when I get hot, never switch on a fan. These days I don't take advice from anybody who gon' tell me how to do it if they never even did it right. These days I don't waste a minute of my time reminiscing on regrets of the past. It's a different life. These days I don't need nobody's validation. These days I don't need nobody's invitation. These days I don't tell nobody what I'm doing. I just do it. If I fail, keep it pushing till I get it right.
Up is probably a good idea. I found a little safety book. One looks kind of scared, but not really. Oh, Jesus! Circuit boards and make I can make computers. Well, it would if I had plastic. So I used the plastic to make the circuit boards, but I now need to go get the plastic to make the plastic. Apologies, humans, but that's not the information I got. Pull the lightning katana out of the cleavage. I mean, where else do you keep the lightning katana? I like to keep mine in my ass, because, you know, it's available. There is not a single piece of it left above the fucking water. Yo! Hello! How are we? Are we alive? Are we well? Are we questioning all of our life decisions? No, just me? Excellent. Sorry, I need to fight with my microphone for a second. Because I can't find a spot I like it anymore. Big light is on, it's not okay. The big light is on because I keep getting fucking headaches from this fucker being so fucking bright. So yeah, unfortunately it's on. Hey Google, turn down studio front brightness 50%. Is that better? At least it's a natural skin tone now. It is still on. I'm trying not to hurt my eyes as much. Because I've been feeling like shit for the last, like, 2 months. So I'm trying to not injure myself and not cause myself as many issues. And I feel like sitting in the dark with a really bright light staring me in the face is part of the reason I've had so many fucking migraines. So, not like you use your eyes or anything. I don't use this one. Like, I don't know how badly it is, but it's very out of center today, and I can't get it to come back. Oh, there we go. There's a reason I can just accept it or let it slide. Yeah, look, it was bothering me because I'm not that overexposed naturally either. Like, I don't know if you've noticed, but I work pretty hard to try and keep my, like, stream looking relatively natural. Like, if you're looking at me in the same room, this is kind of what I'd look like. It's kind of where I aim to keep my camera settings, so I have to juggle lights to make that work. On behalf of America, happy Thanksgiving. I'm thankful for you all. I'm very thankful for you, Roland. Thankful for your existence. I'm thankful for every single fucking one of you that comes, enters, takes part in my live streams, and enjoys whatever various bits of content that I output. Here's to you. Isn't Thanksgiving this weekend? Like, isn't Thanksgiving over the... I don't know when Thanksgiving is. Also, I would just like to be thankful, just for a second, that my motherfucking up speed has kind of chilled. I can't guarantee how long for, but I've only lost 2% of frames so far. Which is a good start. Second to last Thursday in November, apparently. Oh, I thought it was like a Saturday or some shit. Fuck am I thinking of? I don't fucking know. Touch wood. I'm only touching wood. On the note of touching wood, I have made the executive decision. That I'm moving my desk. Where to? No idea yet, but I'm moving it. Okay? Okay? Fair warning. I'm moving it. I don't know where to, but I'm stuck in that I need something to change rut again, so we're gonna move shit. On the note of touching wood, what do you reckon I'm standing for today, huh? No. Yeah. You're moving it to tears? I've been to that point several times over the last 48 hours. So maybe. Maybe. But yeah, I'm not entirely sure where it's going. I'm not entirely sure. We might just move like 3 more degrees to one side. But I need to do something. Because I'm stuck. And I don't want to be like standing here venting at you for the next like half hour. So I'm going to go with I'm stuck and I'll figure it out. Oh, my hair is fluffy. One sec. I need to deal with this shit. Do it? What? Vent at you all for the next half hour? Because it's just going to sound like me standing in the just chatting section with at least 6 viewers, which is higher than like 90% of chat of Twitch complaining about being a content creator and life.
And I feel like that's oddly self-serving. All right. 1. And then, 2. There we go. I can deal with that. I can deal with that. Missed your usual bit. My usual bit. This bit. Always here for you for the good and the bad. Excellent.
Best now alive day ever yesterday, as didn't get any reminders from anyone.
Happy birthday for yesterday, Aspie. I'm sorry that we that those of us that missed. I have not had a great couple of days. Actually, I've not had a great couple of months. So I apologize for missing your birthday. I hope it was a good day yesterday. How does it make you feel? Yeah, so go full therapy on you. Honestly, it makes me feel like shit. So full picture, actually, I'm gonna dive in a little bit. I'm not gonna complain as much about the content creation stuff, because that's a separate battle. But there's some stuff that may interfere with streams and stuff for the next month or so. Happy birthday to your friend, but I'm not going to use their creator code, especially as you didn't tell me what to use said creator code in. Guys, what category are we in? Because I didn't check any of the go live details. So I have absolutely no idea. We're in Fortnite. Could somebody chuck us back in just chatting, please? Thank you. I also don't have anything I want to buy from the shop right now, so I wouldn't be using it. And I have my own creator code to worry about. Right, so things that will to some degree potentially affect stream and any other external content for a little while. We're looking at changing my medication. And if we are changing it, it'll be very soon, like in the next month. It's a very intensive medication. We're not changing it because I've had any activity or anything. The medication that I'm on comes with a very high risk of a very, very, very dangerous, well, not a very high risk, but it comes with a risk, not a very high risk, but it comes with a risk of a very dangerous brain infection that stems off the back of an everyday, 50% of the world have it condition, called JCV, or John Cunningham virus, which is a very, very easy virus to come across. Very, very easy virus to come across. It's a very common virus. We're not sure what causes it to spread. And we're not sure, it doesn't have any specific symptoms. So you can't just be like, oh, I'm slightly sick, you've got JCV. No, it's one of those things that will just kind of sneak in one day, you'll have it, and then if you're still on the type of if you get it while you're still on the type of medication I'm taking at the moment, and it goes from being the virus to this particular brain infection, the outcome, the best hope outcome, is that I would require a walker for the rest of my life because it causes irreparable brain damage. The worst case outcome is that I die. And it's not like there's a lot of, there is legitimately no way to treat for the brain infection. There's no solution. Especially as by the time you figure out you've got it, it's already fucking you up. Yeah. And when I switched neurologist, he made it very prevalent that he doesn't deal with that risk. He doesn't like that risk. He doesn't like the fact that anyone would willingly put people on that risk. And after the 2-year point of being on the medication that I'm on, that risk doubles. Which, Look, it's not a huge risk in the first place. Heavy topic, talk about yourself. Yeah. Yeah, I'm discussing my up-and-coming change in medication and why. Because it will affect streams and stuff. But hello first. Hi, Piper. Good to see you. Alex, hey, bud. Yeah, so, I unfortunately, sorry for bringing down your Thanksgiving morning. I'll aim to bring it back up after this. But, yeah, the medication I'm on comes with not a very high risk, but it comes with a risk of a particular issue. I'm coming up to 2 years, which makes it a higher risk. So the plan is to change my medication to a medication that legitimately removes about a third of my immune system over the course of 2 years. So I have like a 5 days where I take the medication, then a gap in the middle, then another 5 days where I take the medication. And then for the next like 6 months, my immune system regrows. And then 6 months after that, we do it again. And then after that, I shouldn't have to take it again for anywhere up to 10 years. So that's good. Does that include the infusions? No. The infusions are the medication that run the risk of killing me. Only heavy asthma over a year to mean a risk to die at the moment. Autoimmune issue. Oof. Heavy asthma's risky though. If your asthma's too risky, that shit's a problem. How do humans human with all this stuff going on? We don't. Honestly, the fact that I've managed to upkeep life as well as I do at the moment is, and I'm going to say it without trying to sound pig-headed, it's a testament to me and my willingness to not give up. So, yeah. It's called PML. Roxy, if you want to Google it, just Google the letters PML and autoimmune or PML and MS, and you can go have a look into it. It comes off of John Cunningham virus, but the brain issue is PML. Your immune system is probably the problem too. Yeah, no, my immune system is 100% the problem. My immune system attacks my myelin sheath in my brain. So its entire purpose in life at the moment is to render me disabled, which yeah, isn't ideal. And just squeeze in as much in-person, yes, and foul time as possible for the new medication. Well, at the moment, Aspie, we are looking at changing medications in 3 weeks. So not a lot of time. Actually, it's T and B cells, Val, which means I'm very susceptible to every kind of illness ever, because B cells are the reason that I'm not too bad off now. And we're about to remove them too. But the way that this new medication was explained to me, the way this new medication was explained was basically, if you have a corrupt CEO at the top of your business, then, and you fire that CEO, and that CEO takes like half the board with them, then theoretically, the people you put in, or the person who gets voted in, or the person who replaces the current CEO should theoretically be less corrupt. Theoretically being the key term. There's some rounds of chemo, attack everything and hope the bad bit dies. Basically, yeah. It's basically like home-based chemotherapy. It's not going to be pleasant. Although I'm seeing a lot of people basically saying that the main side effects they get from the medication is a few extra colds and flus a year. I need to take my hair out. This is driving me insane. I have a pinching spot here. A few extra cold and flus in a year. And feeling tired. which I feel tired all the fucking time. So I don't really know how that would be any different. Ow, I don't know where that one bit of hair is, but it's driving me insane. Yeah, so hopefully, oh, there we go. I don't know where that one bit was, but it felt like my entire skull was trying to split there. But hopefully it means that there'll be less medications over my lifespan, that still function the way they're meant to and allow me to continue to function the way I'm meant to for a large portion of my life. The new medications so far have not shown any cases linked to the disease where that person wasn't in the process of, like, hadn't caught it before they switched medications. So no more infusions. That's the plan. I need to speak to my MS nurse and the new neurologist again. And hopefully I can push out starting the medication a little bit, because I don't really want to start it right before Christmas, especially if, say, I lose all my hair. Because that's a very real possibility. But on top of that, I just don't want to be super tired over Christmas. So, I need an injection every 2 weeks. They say one of them costs £1,700. Must be some special stuff too. I discovered that my infusion in a country where I don't have subsidized healthcare or subsidized medication, that my infusion would be $10,000 a month. Losing hair is not nice. I'd like to avoid it, yeah. But, I mean, if I can lose hair for like 2 years and never have to worry about my MS, or not have to worry about my MS for the next like 7 to 10 and not have to deal with the side effects for the next 7 to 10, I'd probably be okay with it. I don't know how well I would go being publicly visible with it, but I'd probably be okay with it. A lot of money too. Yeah, $10,000 a month. It'd be shit. I pay $30 a month. Which is about what I paid for my last one, actually. Get fun hats. Just get really good at putting wigs on. So yeah, that's something that's been weighing on my head. On top of that, the last like couple of weeks, my left eye's been like a little extra fuzzy, and my left arm's been a little extra fuzzy, and my left leg's been a little extra fuzzy. So I'm also, on top of the new medication, really concerned that I am too late. And that this disease, the brain condition may be hiding there, kind of chipping away, and it's just going to go absolutely fucking haywire the minute I kill the rest of my immune system. So I have a very heightened anxiety about that at the moment, and I just wanted to be open about it, because it is making me not a lot of fun to be around. It's making me very angry all the time, to which Val and all of my children, I apologize, as well as anyone who's come in contact with me in the last month. It's not super likely that that's what's going on. It's more likely that I've got a fucked up eye that I need to see an ophthalmologist about, on top of a knot in my shoulder and like...
Quick look! A distraction!
Thanks. And probably one in my hip, because I have bursitis in my hip. My father-in-law said his MS attacks are lessened with acupuncture. That's an interesting way to treat it. I'm not entirely sure how that would work, but I guess acupuncture works to promote the immune system in the right ways. So if you can promote the immune system to do the thing it's meant to fucking do, instead of doing the thing it's not meant to fucking do, then that would make sense, yeah. I've had acupuncture in my arms and acupuncture in my neck. I would not recommend acupuncture of the neck. It's very much uncomfortable. Yeah, but just to get it out there and get it off my chest. Yeah, I'm anxious about a change in medications, about having been on this medication for this long, and the fact that I felt like shit for 2 months. Yeah. On top of that, I'm gonna continue kind of delving for a minute. Life's expensive. And no, this is not me being like, quick, everybody subscribe and pay me lots of money. No, but life is expensive. And we're making it work. But it's stressful. So we're consistently like bouncing paycheck to paycheck. And we've got, you know, several children, and they all have expenses, and Christmas is coming up and all that kind of stuff. So to add to my anxiety about medication and what have you, I've also got that, which may also be why this arm feels so broken, because when my anxiety peaks, my leg and my arm tend to go slightly numb, depending on what I'm anxious about as to which part starts to hurt. My left foot likes to go numb when I'm super anxious about certain things, and then my left arm likes to go numb when I'm anxious about my health. Which is fun because sign of a heart attack, right? Yeah, so we're doing okay, and we're getting by, and we're surviving quite well. It's just a stress. I will come back to that in a minute, Mochi, when I'm finished with my slightly serious conversation. Promise. Remind me, though, in case I forget. Unless you have to go, in which case I will read it now. But just remind me in a sec, Mochi. So, yeah. Alright, leg feels weird. The phone bill must be due. It kind of gets like that. But yeah, life is expensive, and children are expensive. And we knew exactly the situation we were putting ourselves in. And I've always known the situation I was putting us in, with me being as ill as I am, and the fact that I refuse to intentionally give up 7.5 hours of every single day of my fucking life to go work for someone else. So I knew exactly what position that would put us in, and I am... Sweet fucking Jesus Christ.
Anonymous tipped $500. Shut up and take my money.
You got the touch, got the power.
That was entirely the opposite direction of where my brain was going. Thank you. I will intentionally not look until after stream as to which one of you fuckers that was. Which, thank you. I was very much outside the realm of things I was anticipating. And I specifically said not to. But thank you. The mouse of Anoni, exactly. The record was not me. Rowland, I feel like if you wanted to like if you were inclined to pay more because you felt bad, you just add a tip onto the invoice I sent you. No, I can assume I can vaguely assume who it was. And if it was you, thank you very much. If it wasn't you, whoever the fuck it was, thank you very much. I'll give you more than just the tip. Rowland, look, you're just going to have to clear it with Val, and then you can give me whatever you want. As long as it's before my meds start, so that the infection potentials aren't there, because weirdly enough, sex is a high chance of any infection, irregardless of whether either of you have anything. Which is fun. Oh, there's a fun one for you, just as a slight up note. So I'm trying to bring myself back because the tip has broken my brain. There's a fun one for you. So whilst I'm taking the medication and for the 6 months after I take it, I'm not entirely sure, but it reads like my sperm is toxic. I don't know what to do with that information, but that's how it reads. It reads, what is the specific wording? Let me find the wording. Hold up. I need to find the wording for you because it kind of reads like I get a radiated sperm. Give me a second. Sorry, 2 seconds. You know, I can't find any actual side effects for the period of taking the medication. Oh, apparently any spelling of KEKW will do it. Heart failure. I like how sperm was a blocked word. Let me find it and then I'll read Mochi's request because I've not forgotten. I'm just... where the fuck is it? Oh, there we go. For males, so we'll go for those with a penis. Yo, Critter! Much love, bud. How you doing? For those with a penis, with female partners, or those without a penis, capable of becoming pregnant. Butt love. Look, butt love's an option. Use effective birth control, contraception, so condoms, during the days on which you take Mavencladin for at least 6 months after each of the yearly treatment course. It's not the one I was after, but basically what it says in the booklet is if you have a penis, you need to wear a condom so that you don't accidentally transfer your medication via your penis into your partner. And I think that's fucking hilarious. So I'm glad we've established that as an option. Anyway, Critter, you came in on a fun note. How are you doing, buddy? Yeah, I'm gonna turn the music back up. There we go. Mochi, what was it? Innovative way to give people medication, right?
Stay back or I'll toxify you with my semen.
Yeah, see, that's effectively what I'm understanding here is like, if you go a little too far, you just get a little bit toxic. All right. Interesting concept for numerous reasons. It is, yes. All right. Mochi. Why do I have Resolve open still? Bye. Didn't announce a man become a robot. I don't know. It keeps changing. I'm good, bud. I'm good. Well, stressed, but good. That one. I'm on the wrong side, but we're just gonna have to, you know what? We'll move it a little bit. Hard stuff. Okay. Okay. Are you ready, Mochi? I'm assuming Mochi's still here. I need to put my headphones on because otherwise I don't know what I sound like. And I've tried that before, and it's very fucking awkward. All right, we're going to start in God voice, and we'll figure out how we go
from after death. Do you remember chalk hearts melting on a playground wall? Do you remember dawn escapes from moon-washed college halls? Do you remember the cherry blossom in the market square? Do you remember? I thought it was confetti in our hair.
By the way, didn't I break your heart? Please excuse me. I never meant to break your heart.
So sorry. I never meant to break your heart.
But you broke mine. Kaylee, is it too late to say, I'm sorry?
And Kaylee, could we get it together again?
So fun fact, by the way, Moji, just a little side note, little side fact. My partner before Val, his name was Kaylee. So this is just that little bit weird for me.
I just can't go on pretending that it came to a natural end.
Kaylee. Oh, I never thought I'd miss you. And Kaylee, I thought that we'd be friends.
We said our love would last forever. So how did it come to this
Bitter end. Do you remember? Barefoot on the lawn with shooting stars. Do you remember the loving floor in Bellseye Park?
I don't know how to pronounce that word. Just putting that out there real quick.
Do you remember dancing in stilettos in the snow?
Do you remember? You never understood. I had to go!
By the way, didn't I break your heart? Please excuse me. I never meant to break your heart. Hi, Val. So sorry. I never meant to break your heart. Hello. But you broke mine. Would you like to say things?
Things.
Excellent. Haley! I'm just blurring the start of that word at this point. I just want to say I'm sorry. Hello?
All of the things
all of the things. Chorus. But Kaylee, I'm too scared to pick up the phone because you're a lying bitch. To hear you found another lover. I should fucking hope so. You have a kid. To patch up our broken home. Kaylee, I'm still trying to write that love song. Kaylee, it's more important to me now you're gone. Maybe it will prove that we were right. Or it'll prove that I was wrong. Are you satisfied, Mochi? Was that sufficiently weird enough? I forget just how easily I can slide into stupid voices that sound horrendous. So I tend to rely a little too heavily on the GoXLR when I don't need to. Yes, we have something that's vital to ask. How about the other people that share the brain cell? In theory, medication-wise, they should be safe, provided I don't have sex with any of them. I think is the overbearing like feature here. As long as I don't have sex with any of them, they should be fine, right? That's kind of where we landed. On toxic sperm more so than problematic brain cell. Fitness disorder, you're in danger then. See, they've got the added benefit of being on the other side of a large expanse of water. And also both having partners kind of beats that one. Have you asked to go celibate? I've never successfully been celibate in my entire life. I don't think I'm going to start at 29 years old. That'd be funny though, right? Just all of a sudden, 29 years old, and suddenly I just... No, not anymore. No. I'm done. Mind you, one of the biggest reasons that I give a shit about taking my my MS medication and making sure that I'm on my medication is because, as a weird side effect, quite frequently, a lot of people tend to lose feeling from here down. For reference, my fly is here. Okay, understood? Do we get the concept? Yes, part of my primary motivation is because my sexual organs are in the danger zone, so to speak, and I would like to keep feeling in them. No, I'll need a chart. I'll give you a visual diagram. Diagram? Yay, penis. Yay, penis! And there was much rejoicing. That's not fly. That was a risk. I had a similar danger zone when I got the surgery for cancer. Tis no bueno. Not bueno. Oh, Corv, actually, you're probably one that would... You're probably one that would understand the best. In terms of, you know, weird side effects and weird medications, because the medication I'm about to start removes my B and T cells from my immune system. So we might have things to discuss, you know, notes to compare. Because at the moment what my current medication does is it blocks those cells. What it's about to do is kill them. Don't leave the house. I have children. 3 of them. Or the room. So just live here. Because effectively at this point, it's just not seeing my children for 6 months. And that worries me. Yeah, I just can't leave the house, so time to stream 24/7. You know, that would be legitimately the best way to suddenly just become the always live streamer, right? To always be live from now on, just so that I can cope with being alone while I'm on my medication. It's my way of interacting with my family and my children. Suddenly my children are in chat being like, "Kick W, daddy! Oh, mega lol!" Because that'd be fucking hilarious. Can hide food for dinner. I'm just standing in my pantry eating lollies. That is like 90% of my life. The fuck is a megalol? A megalol. Do I have a megalol? No. Campaign office? Fuck yeah. Give me a second. Let me Google it. A megalol is this one, Corv. That help? Big open month. The big open month. Ah, yes. The classic open month emote of the 1999 to 2015 Tri-State Olympics. Yes, the open month emote. Human popcat. Yeah, basically. Should go to those T-Rex suits to visit your ass. Those count as hazmats. Close enough. I'm being bullied. Rowland 50 fit. Like, give and take. Also, guys, sorry about the late upload for the podcast episode. I uploaded it to Spotify and other platforms yesterday. So it should be now on all the things. What is Popcat? Let me have a look. Am I still sub to Lex? Does Lex have one? This thing. That, but cattish. Picked out all the good ones. Time for real good. Time for real good. I gotta go to the pantry and get me some real good. Yeah, need some of that good. Also, if anybody's really interested in Modern Warfare 3, I don't know, just in case you are, OB2 time, the great and powerful OB2 time, will be doing a very long event, I believe. So get hyped, put it in your calendar from launch. So yeah, if you want someone to watch who's going to be playing a lot of Modern Warfare 3 off the bat, go check him out. It also means I'll be doing a lot of work over launch. So, all right, Mochi, thanks for the look. Nothing good in there. Try the fridge. We still have your soup container. I'm gonna have to get that back at some point. I think I might have a lemonade problem. And that roughly translates to I'm out of lemonade in one of these. Also, on a positive note, on a very positive note, gluten-free Arnott's biscuits were on special this week. So we have lots of cookies for the cookie jar. The brand new Evolution cookie jar. Lots of different types of cookies. All of which, aside from these delicious fuckers at the bottom, are Arnott's brand. Finally found out how to import chapter numbers into the fanfiction thing. What fanfiction thing? Yummies? Yeah. Oh, there's fucking Tim Tams and Mint Slice and all kinds of fucking shit in there. There's even TV snacks. This song has too heavy of like a thing. Although I'm not feeling it. I was, and now I'm not. I need... Unless I want to cook and I do not. That's fair. Not stream tunes, because that can get fucked. Yeah, 2 shoes will do. With stream tunes. I'm honestly, I don't think they've ever publicly said anything, but I think they just got overwhelmed. Another month I can't pay my rent. Tacky it paid for silhouettes. A dinner slap. Dinner was fucking delicious. Considering me and my I'm not okay with any food under the sun, and half the time I have fucking acid reflux. It was really nice. While I get high, hello. What was dinner? I don't know, some kind of like beef mince fucking thing. Writing a My Little Pony fan fiction based on what if when a soul dies, they go to their world, and when a pony dies, their soul gets reconstituted in our world. If you're cool with, would you like to rewind it? I'm happy to read it. I love writing. I will give you a heads up. I am notorious as fuck for not actively reading things. So when there was a book series that came out called Relics of Andromeda. Yeah, Relics of Andromeda that came out. And I had early access copies to every single book in that series. Under the prerequisite that I left a review, that I read it and left a review before, like, I don't know, it was like 3 months later. I finished the first one on time, the second one on time, the next two I forgot about entirely. Wonderful books, go check them out. Relics of Andromeda, or whatever the fuck they're called. Relics of Andromeda rings a bell. Very good series. Sci-fi, terraforming other planets, that kind of thing. But yeah, like I'm notoriously bad at getting around to reading things. For another example, just over there, amongst, hold up, other side, just over here, amongst my like favorite books ever, this one's over here. There are two. Read them, count them, two that have been released in the last 2 years, maybe 3. I ain't read a single fucking one. I believe there's even a third one out now. So as much as I'm happy to read it, I cannot guarantee that I will get around to reading it quickly. So I'm getting at. Title of the series is called The Ties That Bind. Oh, I'm also 3 books behind the Skullduggery Pleasant series, and I haven't read the new Inheritance Cycle book yet either. So I haven't read Murtagh, and I haven't read whatever the last two, sorry, Murtagh, because American, and I haven't read the last 2, if not 2.5 Skullduggery Pleasant books. Because apparently reading took a backseat to being a video editor. So all the time that I spent editing people's stuff is the time that I would normally have to read. I'd rather edit videos. Oh, speaking of, I'm really starting to wonder if I need to pick up one more client. Murtagh, isn't it Murtagh? No. According to Christopher Paolini, who wrote the fucking books, it is Murtagh. 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 I don't know why. I think Murtagh or Murtagh even better, but no, it's Murtagh. Okay, I'm not ripping through stuff anyway. I can tell you that it's gonna go places. I used to write Harry Potter fan fiction when I was like 15. So if you can find it, bring it to me. I will, I don't know, sign it. I don't fucking know. If you can find it, I'll be impressed. I'll give you that. This is before J.K. Rowling revealed how problematic J.K. Rowling actually fucking was. I'm far too flat. No. You take, look, as I've always said to anybody who's working with me, if it takes me a couple of days or a month to get back to you, that's on me. If it takes you time to get the stuff to me, then like you're only holding up your own content, so don't stress about me worrying about your stuff. So they're gonna keep calling the character Murtagh. from the great state of Arkansas. Remember your mother telling me that? What? That I was writing fan fiction or something else? My mother says a lot of things she shouldn't. Editing my original novel for November for NaNoWriMo. Have they reopened their Have NaNoWriMo reopened their forums yet? Because I know they were having issues. I specifically have told myself every year since the first time I tried to do it that I'm not doing it. Can confirm, yeah. Fan fiction? Fair. I was not entirely aware she was aware I was doing it. So that's even more interesting. Summer Check is still closed. That doesn't surprise me. They were having all kinds of issues over there. Forgot about that thing? Which thing? Which thing? Val, are you coming back up here or are you just gone for the night? Don't you have like video photos to edit and shit? I'd like to pretend that my brain works, but we all know better. Nano, yeah. No, I thought about it this year, and then I was like, you know what? I got a lot done, but I had no time for anything else, and then I crumpled inward. So Aya makes grosser sounds when she's grooming herself. That's fair. Cats do that. Tried to write Harry Potter fanfiction that crosses over with Bleach, and it kind of didn't work out. I don't know how you'd cross those two worlds, to be perfectly fair. Do audiobooks take you the same amount of time, or do you prefer to read? So up until very recently, I've not been able to deal with audiobooks. Only recently have I kind of been able to get into them, and I've been getting into them via podcasters who read the stories, which is weird. Because the one podcaster that I listen to who reads Percy Jackson is absolutely terrible at pronouncing anything. They do not seem to understand how Greek works, or Roman, or English. So for some reason I'm sticking with them, but it's very entertaining. However, I did start listening to Aragon as an audiobook, and I did find that was okay. But normally speaking, I don't know. I've not really managed to get into audiobooks much because the audiobooks I have listened to, it always feels like they ruin my ability to correctly imagine the scene. Plus, the main time I have a chance to listen to an audiobook is when I'm driving. And unless I've got a Domino's shift, which I do have 2 next week, I don't generally get the time to listen to them. Which is good because now Spotify gives me like 18 or 15 free audiobook hours with premium. Yes, it's 29. Yeah, as of 3 weeks ago. We did a birthday stream and everything. I had like Corvus, you're on here. I'm not surprised, but like, you're on here twice. Oh, the alcohol through. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I also didn't mention how old I was turning, I don't think, at the time. Short series called Burn the Witch, set in England. It features Soul Society West branch. Interesting. dentist didn't realize who I was since I changed my name, and he asked me how old I was, and someone else also thought I was a college student. You're definitely a college student. So long story short, I can only really do audiobooks if I'm not going to be interrupted listening to them, which is normally like domino shifts where I can kind of pre-plan how long it's going to take me to get there, so how much of the story I'm going to get to listen to. So yeah. I would like to get better into audiobooks because I am not good at them. That, and because I fall asleep, like if I try and listen to one to go to sleep instead of a TV show, which is a habit I tried to get into again, it just kind of doesn't work, or I lose where I'm up to because I forget to set the sleep timer, all that shit. Val, I did see your response, and if you need to chill, then chill. It's got a major win. Major win. What'd you get? Do you get to send someone else to another country instead of yourself? So I've had to do my own taxes due to some stuff. Yes. Turns out I overpaid by 2.5K. That's not a bad thing. I got a refund? Fuck yeah. Nice one. Master warned them a lot as I just thumb punched a hole in my undies. That's a sentence. That, I don't know what to do with that sentence, but that's a sentence. Chinese yesterday was definitely a 10 out of 10. Would eat again. I don't know, man. Chinese food's always kind of like 50-50 for me. Right before Vegas. Nice. That's honestly probably the time you want it to happen. Because then you can just spend the money or gamble the money. And then if you come back with more than you left with, kudos. If you come back with less than you left with, it doesn't matter because you weren't expecting that money to exist anyway. So, you know, Vegas, baby. I don't know.
Heal them, don't believe in fate, don't believe in feelings. I just need a taste in my mind starts.
Oh. So, I have a question. I have a question. Because I am having trouble figuring it out. What would you guys like Thursday streams to be? Because I was considering doing puzzle games every Thursday. But I'm also aware that like 50% of the time I start playing a game and y'all disappear. Or, you know, if it's puzzle games, I don't know, 50% of the time you guys are like, I don't fucking know, I don't do puzzles. And I'm like, cool. So yeah, what do you guys want Thursdays to be? Because ultimately I'm here to entertain you. That's my job. That's my entire fucking being. And I want to entertain you enough that you want to be here more than you want to be doing anything else. So obviously you don't have to fill chat with it. There's a 50-50 chance that I won't read it correctly. But if you have any input or any concepts or any ideas, I'm happy to hear them. There is at least one place in Discord, if not two, that I would appreciate feedback if you've got it. And I just want to say I appreciate all of you who do lurk and all of you who hang out. So, you know, just chatting. Yeah, see, I don't mind doing just chatting streams and then occasionally doing a game on a Thursday or something. My only concern right now is that I'm going to run out of conversation in about 10 minutes, give or take. Because honestly, I didn't have... the main, like, 5 things in my life at the moment are my condition, my work, my other work, and my family. And there are things that I can and can't talk about all of them. There's a chin wagging with a different person each week. I had considered doing something like that. I'm considering throwing around at the moment a concept for Dot point on your phone during the week. I just have a bunch of stuff that like about all of them that I can't talk about. There's a bunch of stuff that I can though. For example, I don't know if you guys know, but my latest acquisition of a job, because this is me and I never stop fucking doing things. So my latest acquisition of a job is picking and packing billet aluminium and steel. Which is fun. It's not very heavy. So that's nice. I think at most I probably lift is at most probably 15 kilo. Probably. But it's a lot of trying to figure out how the fuck to get a box to fit a piece of billet aluminium of random dimensions, because they're chunks of aluminium, like they're strips of aluminium, or they're boxes, or they're round bar, or they're, you know, square bar, whatever the fuck it is. Shit's got pointy edges, so you got to make sure you cover the edges. I don't know how, but I made one of my fingers at the nail bed bleed, and then bled on someone's package and their packing slip. That was fun. I not often, Aspie. No. Yeah, so like, yeah, so I had to redo half my fucking work. But it's really weird because I work for a dude, right? So technically speaking, the predominant amount of work that I do, so my aluminium was covered in blood. Yeah. And you got balls of steel, not quite. So the predominant work that I do, I work for my stepbrother's ex-partner, to be perfectly honest. Like his high school girlfriend. I work for her, effectively. Or work with her, rather. But the dude that we work for is a very hyper-logical individual working in a somewhat creative market. And I think it's a really weird mix because, like, he creates custom steel pieces and stuff like that. Predominantly based on SKU numbers, which means that if he doesn't 100% read the comments, we get shit with misspellings and like just forgets to print a name on them and stuff like that. But we have these really cool, I want to see if I can find them for you. Give me a second. I want here. That's the real question. These things are adorable. I love these things. These are my favorite thing that we make. So we make these little like custom plant sticker things. And basically they're like a little, there we go. They're like little herb stakes that you stab in the ground in your veggie patch and you know what veggies you've got. But we have one that specifically says weeds. And I think that's really cool. You haven't got me then? What the fuck? I was thinking Christmas, but then I figured it would be weird if I gave you a Christmas gift that was, here's some gardening supplies. It'd be like me buying you a vacuum cleaner. And there's also like little kangaroo families, little duck families, little chicken families. I was thinking about a set of these for my mother. Little chickens. Mini fairy bundles. I was 100% considering getting some of these and stabbing them out there and not telling my daughter they were there. They also come in mini. like mini fairies. And then they have these like tree spokes. They have dinosaurs as well. You can get a bundle of dinosaurs for your garden. Just pointing it out there, these fuckers hurt my hands. I did not fuck that sentence, did you? And little emu mobs and like fairies and shit. More dinosaurs. And these things, they're little tree spikes for burbs. You can have burbs stabbed into the wall. Again, these fuckers hurt your hand. So yeah, they're pretty cool. And they also do like custom signs, so you can like upload your custom dog image. And then they have like, you know, big dog pictures and other dog images and stuff like that, which I think is fucking cool. Shrooms too. So they do like custom dogs as well as non-custom dogs. Apparently do some wood stuff, which I was not aware of. Not seen this before. But they do acrylic cutting too. Acrylic sucks. So yeah, lots and lots of shit, like wood and acrylic here. They got these little like plant trellis things. Apparently Christmas ornaments. I've not seen these before. Sarcastic gold stars. This one says a gold fucking star. Thought the dog one said shut the fuck up. I think I'd rather one that does. So yeah. Thursdays, how about games you've got in your library but haven't / rarely play? I do need to go through my library before tax time and make sure I played everything that I've bought this year. But I was thinking about it, Tread. But at the same time, the minute I start playing games, you'll stop paying attention. See, our streamers notice these things. We know these things. Even if we're not looking at our view count, we know. We know. Unless it's a game y'all can get super invested in. Yeah, so this is the group I work for anyway. And they have a bunch of like really cool little garden decor things. And yeah. I just thought it was cool. Little fairies with toadstools and shit. I would like to point out though, just really quickly. Where is he? Where is she? Hello? Hello? Fairy. There we go. This fucker. This fucker, right? This thing right here is so fucking uncomfortable. Because it is sharp as fuck. I had to stab myself on this one section so many times. It's very uncomfortable. Would not recommend. 10 out of 10. Do not grab the star. But I don't know. Maybe we'll try playing some old games. Maybe we'll try just chilling in chat. Shit like that. I don't know. I'm very lost as to what to do for content right now, so. So yeah. So that's one of the jobs I've picked up. And then next week after. Not next week, but the week after. Is cereal soup. No. No, it is not. It could be a chunky soup, I guess. So maybe? I don't know too many soups that have a milk base is my main reason for why not. Not as like the main broth element. Plus soups are normally cooked and like boiled down and stuff. Like reduced. You can't reduce cereal without it being shitty Weet Bix. Everyone loves for content, you're not alone. Yeah, I just unfortunately spent a lot of time working on like other people's. I think ultimately I'm just gonna end up having to hire myself an editor so that I at least don't have to think about the editing part. Cream of chicken and cream of mushroom. That's cream, not milk. That and my main issue at the moment isn't necessarily being lost for content. I have a couple of ideas, but I have not for the life of me figured out how I'm going to run them yet. For example, I have an idea. I want to trap 4 people in this room with a giant, like, wall-sized crossword, and we're not allowed to leave until we solve the crossword. I don't know why that'd be funny. I just feel like it'd be funny. I feel like it'd be worthwhile. I feel like it could be an entertaining video. I don't know how to run it. I don't know how to set it up. I haven't decided who I want to be in here with, as it needs to be people that I can stand being, that I can be in the same room with for like more than a day in a row. And you know, obviously there'll have to be stakes and stuff, but it's in the drawing board. It's in the consideration. I had something else the other day, but I lost that. Steak's pretty good. Yeah, like I've got ideas because I largely am done with being a gaming YouTuber. I would like to be a little bit different from gaming. I'd still like to have gaming stuff, and heck, I might even look at branching a gaming channel out, so to speak. No, I didn't, Maddie, but I also didn't confirm it. How? I usually handle IRL because I'm super calm and quiet. Yeah, but I feel like I'd have trouble flying you out here, Roland. I don't make that much money. We kill each other. Oh, we would. Yeah. 100%. You'd be like dead set 100% yelling at me that the Roman god of the underworld was Hades, and I'd be sitting here being like, you can get the fuck out because you're fucking wrong. I'm not saying you would get that particular one wrong, but like it'd be something like that and it would just tip me over the edge. Which is funny because the same thing would happen with Torrenson. Is I'd trap Torrenson in here, we'd do the same thing, and then he'd somehow prove me wrong despite the fact that I was 90% sure I was right. It happens all the time. 2025 trip to Aussie land. That's a long time to plan that content. Although 2025 would be a good year for it. Mid-July, I reckon. Hit us during our tax time. Oh. It's when all the Australians are flying out and going to Bali, so you can fly in with it with relative ease. Yeah. You meet Ann Torrenson, that would be good content. No sanity, but good. It wouldn't be bad. I'm not gonna lie. I've known you long enough and I've known Torrenson long enough that it would be a remarkably non-verbal but consistently argumentative time, and we'd get it done. Chat about it. Let me survive my South Africa trip. Yeah. Hey, look, if you decide you end up wanting to come over, we can make arrangements. Donate bits and tips to Blair and Airhorn. Yeah. I wasn't originally planning on the whole thing being live streamed, but like it could be funny. I thought it'd be an interesting idea to like do it as entirely off-stream content, but still hold down my regular like donate tits for air horn. I like tits for air horn. Like hold down my regular schedule around filming for like 8 hours a day. Nuts. I'd have so much fun. Anyway, as I was saying, so at the moment, technically speaking, I have six different jobs. None of them are are decently one of them is decently consistent. Just doesn't make as much as it should. I technically have 5 different types of employment right now. 4 of which are for myself. No, sorry, 6. 6 different types of employment. 4 of which are for myself. One of them is technically subcontracted. So I have Domino's, which I do occasional shifts, editing, content creation, picking and packing, AV hire, and the coffee cart. However, AV hire, which is another subcontracted, so technically it's 2 subcontractors in there and 1 actual employment, and the other 3 are self-employment. I'm meant to be, apparently I'm going to be learning how, we were discussing it yesterday, I don't remember, but I'm going to be learning how to run like operations for the audiovisual hire. So for like video and audio operations, how to like run the mixing desk and all that kind of stuff. So I'm excited as fuck for that because that's exactly the kind of shit I'd like to do. And it's also been kind of teased at me that I might get a hand in the video production side of things if and when we're hired for that. To try and give me a foot in the door with larger editing clients as well and larger like production clients. Because ultimately I would like my editing to stem away from, not away from YouTube, but for YouTube to be part of it. But to have like YouTube clients and then like say advertising clients or marketing clients or interview clients or whatever the fuck it happens to be, where like I take my camera gear and I film it and then I come back and I cut it down and I send it to them and it's got like a 24-hour turnaround or something. Shit like that. I'd very much like to be involved in. Which is kind of what the guy who owns Freya, welcome back. The guy who owns my stepdad, who owns AV Hire, did prior to purchasing the company. So yeah, apparently I'm meant to be helping learn some operation stuff and then some video production stuff. So I'm keen as fuck for that. So I have a lot of things to look forward to in life, which is excellent. Just gonna come here before I go nap. Napping is a good idea. Napping is a very good idea. How is your American partner looking forward to Thanksgiving? Did you make it over there in time for Thanksgiving, perhaps? Stepdad, look, it's the technically correct term. We'll ignore the rest of it. Technically, it's the correct term, though. Didn't his mum is adorable? Fuck yeah. You sound exactly like my friend, Anna. Oh, weird to hear. Yeah, I don't normally use it. Normally, I just refer to him as my tech guy. There's no Thanksgiving in Germany? Correct. Sunday, Disney Plus, new Doctor Who app. Fuck yeah. I'm keen. She usually make ham and she's making chicken for me instead. Nice. Don't do ham? Can she not do both? Oh, she's book. Watch party at some stage. You'd have to double check with Val. But I don't see a reason why maybe we couldn't. A lot of US here in town think they celebrate it. Possible, yeah. I'm sure we've got some American families over here who celebrate it. I got HBO Max to watch The Nanny, but why am I not watching Doctor Who? Better question. Better question, Roland. How many episodes of The Nanny have you seen? And how tired of Fran Drescher's fucking voice are you? Oh, shit. You know what I started watching last night? Like, I started rewatching last night. I haven't watched it for fucking... I watched it once and have never watched it again. But due to some recent events, I decided I'd start rewatching it. Friends. It's become my, like... my go-to-sleep show this week because Batman the Animated Series hit Netflix, which means that I'm watching that when I'm not trying to sleep, so I needed something new for when I am trying to sleep. So I went back to Friends, which Friends is very problematic. Not great for its time. For its current time. Very good for its time, not great for current day. Like 15 episodes in and I love her voice. It's a mixed bag, that one. Some people love it, some people hate it. I know Val's a big fan of The Nanny. Yeah, so rewatching Friends at the moment. Watching with the friends, we aren't going through fast. Fair. Other with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Fresh Prince is not a bad show, actually. You know what I find surprisingly well-rounded for its time? Val and I have been watching Charmed for the last, like, couple of months. And it's surprisingly good about most things for its time. Like, there are a lot of things in there that could go badly. And they handle a decent chunk of them quite well. Also, you know what I think would be funny, but can't be fucked setting it up? If when you redeem Feed Me Cookie, a little chocolate chip cookie pops up and smacks me in the face. I think that'd be funny. Good old stuff. Yeah. Fuck New Charmed. I refuse to watch New Charmed. I don't entirely know, like, how hard it would be to set up a cookie that just pops up and throws itself roughly where my face is, but it could be funny. Oh. So yeah, lots of things up and coming that I'm very excited about. But also a lot of things that I'm not excited about. So, you know, stress in two different directions. Anonymous, I'm sure you're still listening. I want to say thank you again. I'm 99% sure I know who it is, and thank you again. Newer stuff, I like Better Call Saul. I haven't seen it. But I also didn't watch I also didn't watch Breaking Bad. It's not a redeem anymore, but show me a random thing. Pick a box. We'll call this 1 and this 8. Pick a box. And then a color. 3. Alright, pick a color. White, black, brown. You don't need to. Fair. Purple? I don't think actually, I reckon I can do purple. Give me a sec. Black. Okay. Out of black, pick yellow, blue, green, red, white. Red bet. You picked a box up there that only has books in it. It has books and Pumpkin Eevee, which is what that is. Wife never liked to watch Breaking Bad. She thinks it's too dark for her. She's like Better Call Saul. I have a weird tendency not to watch things that are super hyped up at the time they're hyped up, which is exactly why I haven't seen Game of Thrones, which is funny because I have all the books just down there. I haven't read them either. Yeah. The Blood Mirror. Good book series. I need to reread it, actually. I read this book. So this book hasn't actually been read. I don't know if you can tell, but there's not a single crease. There are no creases on the hinge. There's a reason for that. This was a birthday present from Torrenson. Torrenson and I tend to get into the same books, and then either we'll share them or one of us will start buying them for the other one. But when this one came out, we were both very broke. We were both broke and we were both living out of home, I think. No, he wasn't living out of home, but I was. We were both very broke at the time. So he sent me, he like torrented or pirated an ebook for it, and then sent me the ebook, and then bought me the book when he could afford it, or whenever it came in. I think it was late on delivery or whatever. So I've never actually read the physical copy of this book because I finished the ebook before he gave me the physical copy. So yeah, but Brent Weeks, it's a really good book series about color magic. So magic that is rooted in colors, and each color interacts with the world differently, with magic differently, and has its own magical system. And it's very, very interesting. Okay, it's been open long enough for me to slide this in the cover, which is an ingredient change suggestion for an e-juice I was working on. That's it. How is Torrenson? Torrenson is very good, as far as I know. Torrenson and I don't really talk that often during the week. It's very unfortunate, but getting a hold of him is a nightmare some days. But otherwise, he's pretty good. Second season of House of the Dragons come out next year. I'm going to rewatch all of Game of Thrones in the first season with Lymira. How do you find time? Meaning you took it to work to read and never get around to it? Exactly. Which is why I've never bent the thing. Apparently there's a correct way to open a book that involves like putting the dust covers down until it relaxes, and then finding the very center of the book and then like splitting it in half and yada yada. I don't fucking know. But I don't. Fair. In fact, if I recall, these particular changes are exactly what my boss recommended I change about one of my juices to make up for the fact that one of the mangoes that I was using as a primary of one of my flavors was no longer in production. Like Hope, same with games, Game of Thrones, getting in after read it to do it nice, I think. The ending is a problem. I heard the ending is a problem. Yeah, like this was about a month before my 3 flavors were meant to launch. And one of the main flavors I was using went out of production. In fact, their entire company shut down. So I had to come up with a solution to fix that flavor. And I never did. And unfortunately, the juice I released doesn't taste as good. I read 2 chapters of my book every night before I sleep. I'd love to. I would really love to spend that time to get back into reading books. I have trouble sleeping without sound and without light. and I can't do music to sleep. I don't know why. It doesn't work anymore. So I end up having to put TV shows on, and I can't do both at the moment. I don't know why. I'm going to put this back. Would anyone else like to see a random thing? If so, pick a number between 1 and 8. But yeah, the flavor I was making was a mango apple cider. In fact, 1 second. So the only thing I've got left from my creation of my own e-juices is this one. This is the brand that I created called Witch Hunt Vapor. This was one of my 3 launch flavors that I never got around to following up. This one was pineapple lollies, which I really enjoyed originally, but now it hurts my throat to vape. Yeah, so I named them all after towns that had witch hunts, famously. Which was a problem because there were only 4. This whole thing for me, I had like 2 hours to do everything I need to do and want to do, like skincare and reading and stuff. It could take me easily 4 to fall asleep if I did all the things I wanted to do. And it already takes me about 4 to go to sleep. Watched a snail climb from a twig to a leaf today. It was fascinating. Nice. 6. Okay. White, red, blue, black. Blue. Cool. That's right. I was looking at the wrong box when I gave you the color options. But thankfully enough, that box happened to have a blue. This is my glow in the dark Cinco de Mayo Joker. I love him. Apparently he glows in the dark. I've never tried, but apparently he glows in the dark. Yeah. I'm thinking about taking my pops out of their boxes, but at the same time, I've spent so much money on these things to protect the box. I don't know. I'm one of those people that doesn't take the pops out of the box, so I just keep them there. Just funny, because I have a giant Joker up there and Avatar Aang's in here somewhere too. Aang's just next to it that don't fit in protective coverings. Although, had you picked 8 instead of 6, which was what I was looking at when I gave you the color options, this would have been blue. Which this is the first set of comic books I was gifted by my dad that I can recall. When I first started getting into comic books, which, believe it or not, I can thank Big Bang Theory for my resurgence of comic book loving. Because I had Spider-Man comics and shit, whatever. But I kind of forgot about them as I grew up. And then Big Bang Theory came out and it became slightly more socially acceptable for me to be really into comics. So I progressively got more and more into comics. So my dad bought me this for Christmas the year I got really into comics. And my brother said it was a terrible idea. Largely because they're all in black and white. And they're old. And Batman comics. I don't know if you've ever actually read a Batman comic. But Batman comics aren't actually the most exciting thing in the world. For example, this comic is entirely about Batman fooling somebody that he looks like a bald man. under his cowl. That's the whole premise of that particular comic. But I fucking loved them. I really did. Yeah, which is how I ended up with Green Lantern and Shazam over there as well. For the exact same reasoning. My dad bought them because he was trying to show an interest in my life and I was a dickhead. I moved the couch because I became very aware of what was behind it, and I thought you guys might be interested. In my collection of Gen 1 Pokemon cards that apparently I just have, including a Dark Charmeleon mint in plastic, that apparently I didn't know I had. And a Dark Charizard not mint in plastic, but still in my pocket. Um, 952 Pikachu cards that I'm sure my son would be enamored about. A shiny Meowth. Also mint in plastic. And a Dark Dug Trio that I didn't know I had. There are like 5 Meowth cards there, by the way. There's a Dark Kadabra here. Not mint, but still a Dark Kadabra. Dark Machamp. Dark Rapidash, Ponyta, the old Slowpoke, shiny Electrode, shiny Mr. Mime, Electabuzz, the like first movie collector's edition, a shiny Gyarados. I say shiny because it's shiny as fuck. I don't actually think it's shiny. A couple of Moltres, bunch of energies. Just shit I didn't know I had. Darkness? Darkness. You ever play Pokemon Go? Yes. I don't know what fell out. Oh, 2 different types of Psyduck. Is there a gold mine there? Nah, I don't think much of it's actually worth anything. I don't know. Is there a website for checking what your cards are worth? Is that a thing? If so, does anyone have a link we can go through? Oh, Psyduck goes in the broken one. Yes. I'm curious. Is there a Amazon or eBay? Nah. There's got to be something else out there. Card Maven. How much are your Pokemon cards worth? Let's have a look. Enter a card, name or number. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. All right, let's have a look. Let's see if I can find this particular Dark Charmeleon, huh? I don't know where a card number is on this thing. I don't see a card number. We're just going to go Dark Charmeleon. And we'll find the right one. Hold up. The edge of the card. Let it be 32 out of 82 then. How does one exactly differentiate between this one and that one? I don't know, give me a second. Let's figure out how to go back. Fuck off. At $12. First print, reprint, September value. How does one tell the difference between a first print and a reprint? Also, does it help that I have two of them? Only one of them is mint, but like... Is there a way to tell the difference? Well, just while I've got it out, it looks like this. Yeah. Which is very harsh light. All right, back over here. Let's go Dark Charizard. 4 out of 82. I don't think Charmander is going to be worth much, especially as I don't think I have a dark one. Nah, just two different versions. And both are bent. $50. Depending on the edition, anywhere from like $50 to $600. Hello? Let's just go Charmander. That's not how you spell Charmander. And let's find the right card. So I've got... Fuck off. 46 out of 102. Oh, I spent a minute of $20. Yeah, sounds about right. That's a $30 card. And I guess near mint. And then 50 out of 82. Which is an $11 card. Interesting. You can also get a free pizza just by it taking slightly too long. Alright, Squirtle, 68 of 82. $9 card, not bad. Dark War Turtle. 46 out of 82. $20. $8. That's why I got the voucher. Yeah. I want Domino's for Thanksgiving. I'm gonna have plenty of food. Yeah, but nothing goes wrong when you start with Domino's. Got a free 32 out of 64. Would it be fucking wild if I randomly stumble across a super duper rare card I just happen to have chilling around here? Ra-ta-ta. 66 out of 82. Rattata has 2 T's. What was the mint one you had? Dark Charmeleon. I think it was worth like anywhere from like $5 to $200. I have a Dark Charizard here that could be worth a decent amount if it's in good condition, which it is. If it's the one I think it is. We're not going to bother looking up Spearow because I'm sure it's worth about 30 cents. Dark Raticate though. $51 out of 82. About $2. How many Spearows have I got? Maybe I'm missing one in here. Oh, what are you doing hiding back there? Scratch to fuckery, but it's a brand new, it's a Pidgeot. Didn't even know I had one. $8 out of 64. Yeah, you're a $20 card apparently. If you were in better condition than you are. My English is not good, so that's fine. By 20 years of Korg M1 synth from the 80s. Probably double what I paid in the meantime. Don't want to sell it. That's fair. No, I made sense of it. You're good. It made sense. It helps if you know what a Korg M1 actually is. Fiero. 36 out of 64. Misk? What happened on this one? Oh. No wonder it's so expensive. Look at it. About $2. Cool. How many Ekans have I got hiding in here? One? Just the one. Ekin. 56 to 82. Cards above that set number are usually worth more. Wait, above what set number? Sorry. $6. Dark Arbok. I didn't even see him earlier. 19 out of 82. A cookie. Okay. But not over the Pokemon cards. It's worth about $5 at most.
Roxy. So number of these cards 64 and the above should be worth more. Yeah. $19. Cool. Why do I have so many Jigglypuffs? Voice? What? What?
Gotcha. Voice. Look at that. I have like 6 Jigglypuffs. What's Jigglypuff worth? Not a lot, I'm assuming. $7.90 apparently. I do have a dark gloom here. And also 2 glooms hiding behind it. Alright, Roxy, good luck. A Jigglypuff. Ayo. And 4 Venonats. Several Paris. I have a Meowth here whose number is 10. $32 for this one. Quite pretty. Also, I have 2 different variations of Psyduck, apparently. And apparently like 50 fucking Mankeys. Alright, Piper, thanks for dropping in. I want to know who thought this was a good artwork piece for Pokemon. Who looked at this MS Paint children's drawing and decided we needed to make this a Pokemon card? Huh? Huh? Who decided that? And why do I have 2 of them? Mankey. 61 of 82. Apparently somebody was willing to pay $39 for the first edition version. Oh, I have a cute little Growlithe. You could be as rare as you like, buddy. I'm never selling you. Dark Kadabra. Have a look at him. Thanks. Kadabra. What's your number? 39 out of 82. $3. Nice. Gave away a bunch of my cards at camp, including the Lugia. I gave away a fuck ton at primary school. I'm pretty sure these are actually the cards my brother gave me to make up for the fact that I'd lost all my cards. You know, back when my brother liked me. $6. Nice. Dark Machope. My mom's old cars. She doesn't want. That's fair. Really, I'm just carrying around Dark Machamps too. I'm gonna choke this dick. Can we search? Thank you. Oh. Interesting. I have a dark Rapidash. That shit's pretty as fuck. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Hydrate. Hydrated.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
What?
I love you. Now
Love you.
back to our show.
Thanks, Roland. Oh. Oh god, how many Voltorbs am I holding? 2. Not bad. Electrodes? I have a shiny one, like a hollow one. That's cool. What are you? 2 out of 64. Too many numbers. Go to bed. Guess I'm rest. Okay. Okay. Apparently I was trying to collect enough execute cards to make an executor. Because I have 5. Good night.
Phillips, boobs, dust toes and boobs and deck.
Yep. Gonna let that one slide. I have a Cubone and he is cute as fuck. I wonder if I've got both. No. I thought I had the other version. I have a Marowak though. Randomness could be all random. It was. They're very angry Marowaks. Lickitung, Jesse's favorite Pokemon for questionable reasons. I have the sufficient amount of Rhyhorns, otherwise known as many as I could fit in my pocket at any given time. I think there's a question about it, yeah. Rhydon's another one whose picture looks like it was done by a 2-year-old. Come on, register. Most depressing Pokemon after Ghost Corsola. I don't know, the Pokemon that's just determined to be popular and liked, so it pretended to be Pikachu, but it did it badly is kind of terrifying too. Why do I have so many Goldeen? There's 5 of them. I have an Electabuzz here who is number 2. Let me have a look. Yeah, that's you. You're worth like $12. Nice. Why is Mr. Mime like 6? I remember him being such a hard Pokemon to get in games. the non-hollow, I think. Magma. Taurus, Magikarp. Gyarados. Shiny one. Do I have the correct amount of Eevee cards? I have so many variations of Eevee. Actually, I have 2, but still. There's a lot of variations when you think about it. Let's have a look. At most. What makes it a Team Rocket edition? Oh, there. The addition part. Gotcha. Or the R, rather. I think there are 9 evolutions now. Sounds right. I have a dark dragon air, apparently. You guys identical? Yeah, you are. Oh, looks like he's wearing one of these Elizabethan collars. Yeah, kinda. How many fucking cards am I hiding behind behind Kabuto? Oh, trainer cards. Of course, like 1,000 of them. They're all 64 of 64. I like how Moltres is just 21. I think at best, at absolute best, if this were mint, maybe to 30 bucks. It's not mint though. Those are all off. They're 8. Probably. You don't stop milking a cow just because it's bloated. That was a weird analogy, but you get my point. That's not how you spell poker. That's pole ball. Okay. If I sold all of my Pokemon cards, all of them, I could probably make $20. Maybe 30. Might keep him for now. Back in a sec. $20 you didn't have before. Yeah, I mean, for sure. Like, I'm not saying if shit goes to shit, then that might, you know, I'm not saying that wouldn't be an option. For now, I'll just hold on to it until such time as I need to do drastic measures. I don't know. Well, that was a fun way to waste half an hour. I could even make it a shitty YouTube video. It wouldn't be a very good one because I didn't go through all of them and I wasn't very vocal, and it would not be a good one. Would not work out well. Anyone else like to pick a box? 1 to 8. This is almost as good as the idea I had like a year ago, where I build a tower over here that has 4 boxes in it, and you all have to common consensus on which one you're going to open, and only one of them has a prize in it. It was a good idea for like 5 minutes. I reckon I discussed it with Swordbear and he was like, that's some nutcase shit. And I was like, sounds fun. Oh, all right. Well, I think I might cut it here tonight, gang. I'm tired and it's early drop off stuff tomorrow. Tomorrow's long. Fridays are always long. Having to open the box to just your emotions, or is that done for today? I think we've done that today. I think we have well and truly dived into enough of my emotions today. But, Aspie, I'm going to assume and say thank you again. I haven't looked yet. But, no, that'll come in handy. Very handy. Thank you. I promised the kids I would go big on Christmas and then didn't have the funds to do so, and they really want to do stuff. So, thank you. All of you for being here and being part of everything. And being the reason that I continue to do things. Aside from the fact that I very much enjoy the process, but you're also the reason that I very much continue doing stuff. Good luck with your anonymous sleuthing. It'll take me about 30 seconds. Your name the name comes up on the payment. All right, guys. I reckon I might get out of here and then do a little bit of work before I go to bed, so I have less to do tomorrow. Well, and if you get a chance to double check that French one, then you should be good. But otherwise, much love, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to all the Americans. I hope you enjoy your time off and your time with family or whatever it is you're doing for your day. I don't know how Thanksgiving works, so have a good Thanksgiving. And much love. I'm gonna send you guys somewhere. I keep not raiding out lately. So I need to find someone to send you guys. I don't even know who's live. Send you guys. I don't even know who's live. I'm glad we covered that. Yes, I'm really fucking glad we did. I might send you guys over to Silver. Silver normally raids me, and I think Silver's doing a longer stream today, so I might raid you guys over to Silver. Fern. Is it 2? Yeah, it's 2. Yeah, I'm gonna raid you guys over to Silver. Silver is amazing peeps. Lovely, lovely person to hang out with. There's your raid messages and all that stuff. Please, we can say hi-ho Silver. If you would like to, because I think it would be hilarious, replace any part of my raid message with hi-ho Silver. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do it. Hi-ho Silver. All right. There's your sub one. Give me a second. Let me just edit this one. Can we copy, please? All right, grab your raid messages and let's go say hi to Silver. Whichever one you like. We've got it in sub and non-sub version. Anyway, much love. I will be back Saturday. No offbeat, I believe, still. So if you want in for Fortnite, hit me up. Love you. Bye.
Iron from them easier. Yes! Oh my god, did we run into this bitch already? Oh hell no. Okay, welcome on in, Raiders. Let me come over here. Hello, Rowlin, hi. Alex, hello. Treaders, Aspie guy, Yaz, of course. Yaz, thank you for the raid. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You were just chatting. Were you playing a game as well? What were you up to? Hi ho, Silver. I love it. I love it. Thank you so much. Jackie, I can show you the best way to hit the stone in a second. The easiest way. Mostly just chat today, actually. Nice. Sometimes just chatting is awesome. Hi ho, Silver Lining. Yaz. Can you please choose a number between 1 and 3 for me, please? Raiders, I don't know how many of you know me, but for those of you who do not, I am Silverfern. My pronouns are she, her. And I'm really bad at introducing myself, so I have a short read video for you. It's goofy. Where the fuck am I on this? Oh my god, I'm a disaster. 23, 2. Random Anarchy is directly next to my 3 key. Alright, Alan, love you too. Okay, number 2 it is. Alright. Thank you, Yaz. Hey everyone, I'm Silverfern. And I am a chill, cozy Canadian streamer with a little dash of chaos thrown on in. Casey Frey, come on. Get out of here. Pot pie power pinch. The beautiful bitches. Darling, fetch mama another pack of smokes. I just warded the place, damn it. No inviting the Fae into the home. Turn down for what? Turn down for your fucking neighbors, motherfucker. You're a lousy card player. Gaggy, you shut your whore mouth. 3 days in a row with the penis statue. Come on. No, don't. Come on. Don't. No, don't. Poor choice of words. Actually, no, a guy with a pig named Crispy Bacon. Oh my god. Shh, shh, shh. It's okay. It's okay, Fern the pig. Shh. Mike, you're on thin ice. You are terrible people, and I love you all. I'm an asshole. No, I swear a lot, but I promise I'm nice. Ellen, no inviting the Fae into the home? Go for your walk. If I only have this one.
You will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep.
No, you will go for a walk, or I will make you go for a walk. It's exactly the one I wanted. Perfect.